the main developer of nginx is forking nginx to free nginx, um, which I don't know how this is going to affect nginx proxy manager or any of that stuff if they're going to use the fork. I'll put the link in the show notes, but his reasoning is kind of scary. It's called Free nginx. It's a quick note on the mailing list. It says, as you probably know, F5, which is the company that develops nginx, closed Moscow office in 2022, and I no longer work for F5 since then. Still, we've reached an agreement that I will maintain my role in nginx development as a volunteer, and for almost 2 years I was working on improving nginx and making it better for everyone for free. Unfortunately, some new non-technical management at F5 recently decided that they know better how to run open source projects. In particular, they decided to interfere with security policy nginx uses for years, ignoring both the policy and developers' position. That's quite understandable. They own the project and can do anything with it, including doing marketing motivated actions, ignoring developers' position and community. Still, this contradicts our agreement, and more importantly, I no longer able to control which changes are made in nginx within F5 and no longer see nginx as a free and open source project developed and maintained for the public good. As such, starting from today, I will no longer participate in nginx development as run by F5. Instead, I'm starting an alternative project which is going to be run by developers and not corporate entities. FreeNginx.org. The goal is to keep nginx development free from arbitrary corporate actions. Help and contributions are welcome. Hope it will be beneficial for everybody. That's a huge announcement. I can't tell you how many people and companies use nginx for their web server. I mean, it's huge. It's got to be in the millions, of deploys of nginx.
So, was there any details of what it is that they're doing or changing?
All I had was this mailing list note on here.
It does link to freenginx.org.
Yeah. But
it
doesn't
isn't
say
running a security certificate.
What they were doing.
That's fun.
Oh, it's not, is it?
Well, let me see if I put HTTPS if it does.
That's crazy. Well, maybe
it does.
Okay, so it's not forcing SSL then.
It's not forwarding, yeah.
Yeah, because in NPM there's an option to force SSL, which I always click on. But yeah, that's big time. So I don't know what's going to happen. Is NPM going to switch to free nginx? Or are they going to keep F5 version of nginx? If they keep F5s, what does it mean by corporate intrusion? Like, what exactly would they be doing, especially with security policies?
Right.
They're probably, because you've got paid subscribe, they do a payment, don't they, a pro? And I'm guessing they're rolling out the security measures to the pro users first or something.
Are they? Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Because nginx, you can have paid support.
Okay, they have nginx Plus. Which
they've had that for a while though. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it says a suite of products that form the core of nginx. So I'm wondering what you get with nginx Plus. I mean, starting at $3,600 per instance.
Maybe support of some kind.
It says achieve uncompromised performance and reliability with adaptable and dynamic load balancing and lightweight real-time nginx API gateways. Implement nginx app protect WAF and DOS protection for apps and APIs with global policies and fine-grained controls for developers and API owners. That's just corporate mumbo jumbo, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm guessing they're rolling out the security measures to those guys first.
Like what Ubuntu Pro does or whatever? Interesting. So, there's a new nginx.
Well, You know what? Maybe this will be a net positive, and people will actually embrace it instead of. I mean, if it's the main developer, I would think that people would follow his work. If he hasn't worked for them for a few years anyway, and I mean, I run plenty of nginx instances, so I'm now thinking, like, if this is a drop-in replacement, is it worth the effort to do, or will the hosting companies rebase on this, or
will it be? I wonder if it's in the repos yet, or if it will be.